Yeah, so I'm going to read what my daughter wrote me at 4:48 today, and I'm going to explain what happened yesterday and today on what made her write this. And it's crazy because literally 3 hours later, something that happened yesterday, and my daughter was my high priest pretty much today, and she made my day when I seen this, and I had a good day today. Mommy, I pray that you have an amazing and peaceful day. I love you so much. I hope you won't run into no problems or people that was like that girl from yesterday. And she put the little emoji, little face with the eyes rolled up. I just want to let you know to keep going in whatever you are struggling in, because I know raising me and Kalia is hard because you need to clean up after us sometimes. You have to buy food because we eat it up, and because we are a handful, especially Kalia. I am sorry if I messed up on some things. I know you are going through a lot, and when you do, it's either me and Kalia are doing something else that we aren't paying attention to. And I'm sorry, very sorry. I know you aren't happy sometimes and you just act like it. And I want to say physically, you are the only thing in life and the physical I need. God, I got in. And if you are the only thing in life I need. I need God. I got in a deep prayer today about being a better sister, daughter, classmate, friend, and student. Trust me, I messed up a lot. Everyone has actually. I need you and you need us. I know you do. I'm sorry. I know you do. So today, when you get home, it's going to be all about you. So have a great, amazing day. You are my beauty queen, keeper, friend, caretaker, mother, truster, and with second problem solver. I love you so much, dear mother. Dyer. Be safe. And she sent me a recording. Um, when I say the place I'm doing my externship, God sent me to hell. And that's exactly how I feel. He trusts his children so much that now you can't be controlled, you can't be contained. People aren't going to like your spirit, and your God knows you are not going to fold. So last week I've noticed certain things, and what really tripped me out and made me pay attention, because the demons was calling demons by their name, not their government name, no, by the spirit names, and was just like, hey, what's up, Jezebel? And I'm like, yo, what the heck did he just say? Like, hold on. Then the more I start talking to people, nobody there believes in God. Nobody. And the owner goes to church. Everyone hates it there. I found out something interesting yesterday after a certain incident had happened. I've never been so mad in my life, like in a while. When I'm up there, when I'm really mad and I'm ready to fight, I get mad to the point where I start crying. And yesterday I was there. And God sent me to hell. And I'm like, God, I'm just one person. I'm like Moses. Like, I'm not going to allow people to make me miss my promise. I'm not going to allow people to make me go back. But why you trust me so much? Like, because sometimes it gets hard. I love people. And since I've been there, maybe my second week is a young man there. I've talked to him. I gave him a few songs that God put on me. And I gave it to him, and his eyes just got so much brighter. Like, I started pouring into him, and then it was somebody else that's going through a situation that I was going through with my ex-husband, and I told him, and that's been helping people. Like, God's been using me as that light, that disruptor, the exposer, and everybody been kind of getting pissed off. And then the people, I only go to where God sends me to certain people. I don't want to make friends. At that, like, when you see certain things, you can't unsee it. And seeing certain things at this restaurant is why y'all need to be cautious on where y'all go to eat. Where y'all go to eat. Because, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But the Jezebel. The dyke, that's a Jezebel. When I say control, baby thought she could control me yesterday. And, like, it's been building up because I'm the type of person, I learn in a way where I might learn slow because I have a bad memory. So I have to watch, and I have to make things be repetitive, because, like, people don't understand, like, when you abuse so much, especially as a child, like, it causes memory loss. So it's like certain things I will not remember. Like, I have to really pay attention to it. And boy, her spirit just, like, I said, listen, I don't learn that way. I'm not going to do things your way. And it was like she got upset and started, no, you're going to do it my way. You're going to, no, I'm not, because I don't know who you're talking to. Like, it got to that point, like, I'm cutting the thing with the knife, and I'm like, hold on, because God, I don't know who she talking to. And when I say, I'm being calm, I'm trying to, like, and I just walked off. I went to the chef, and he was like, go ahead and go over there to the event anyway, because that's where I was going at anyway. So I go to the event, and, like, I'm mad. I haven't been that way in a while, because, like, people be thinking that because you walk with God that you soft, and baby, there ain't nothing soft about me, because one thing about it, baby, listen, it was like God's, like, building up that boldness. Like, you don't have to be bold and let these demons know, like, you can't control me. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I don't got to disrespect you, but I don't have to do things your way. I don't learn that way. Like, I'm going to do things my way, because that's what helped me and do what's best for me. And if the chef don't have an issue with it, and it's just crazy because it's too many chiefs. Too many people want to be that the manager, the boss, and can't even, like, manage your own life. But anyways, that situation, by me going to the event, caused another situation to happen. Like, I had to go to the bathroom. I cried. I said, God, I hate it here. Like, and not just at that place, like, just in life. Like, God, I hate it here. Like, I don't hate it to where I want to take my own life, nothing like that. It's like, God, I hate it here, because we are really living in dark days where people don't know you. People are really dying. And, like, how you gonna use me? Like, little old me. Like, I have so many questions. Like, why do you trust me so much? Like, I love people. Then while I'm going through it, the guy that I helped came and encouraged me, important me. Then I end up doing what I'm going through, putting it away and encouraging him, and God just had me minister to him again. And I was like, Lord, like, while I'm going through, I'm still be able to be used by you. And then that night, like, once everything, started dying down, I'm listening to the conversations. The guy that said he don't believe in God, and they just and another lady, and she just started talking about, like, how she sees shadows, how she went to a meeting. And the conversation that struck me was, they was talking about voodoo, and the guy that don't believe in God said that, oh, there is nothing wrong with it. People get that miscrewed. That's voodoo ain't what people think it really is. It's not witchcraft. It's actually more Christian-y than what the churches make it. That's a whole. I had and God had me intervene. Like, no. As soon as I intervened, he always walks off. So I started talking to the young lady, and she was saying how she sees shadows and all this other stuff. And she's like, after your internship, if you're just here for that, she's like, leave, because I've seen what this place has done to people. She was like, it's shadows, it's things that goes on in this place. And she said, you don't want to get stuck here or trapped here. And a lot of people that's there feel like they're trapped. They don't have nowhere to go. They don't know what's in their hands. And they feel like that's all they have. So they're stuck there. So me and her start talking. And I knew just that moment, the Holy Spirit took over. And we ended up praying. And she was like, yes, please. And she was like, and I told her, I don't tell people what I am. And we just started talking, and I started sharing some things with her. And I said, that scares me. And I don't understand why people love bragging about who they are and what they are, because that's a burden. What God asks us to do is a burden. And I know people have already trust issues and trying to figure out what to believe in. And she was like, yeah, I don't know what to believe in. Then her background is Catholic, and everybody that God has me encountering are Catholic, and they don't believe in God. They don't want nothing to do with God because of what goes on in the Catholic Church. And she was like, but my son, like, I don't force nobody like to get back into anything in my family, but she's like, my son just, I said, and he's going to be the one that changes things for your family. I said, you need to go to church with your son. Lord, we started praying, and I started ministering to her, and she was like, and it's scary because when a medium tells you things that somebody of God comes and tells you, I was like, no, I don't play them games. I don't play like that. And I told her, she was like, yeah, I just want something to believe in. And I said, no, it's God or it's Satan. I'm tired of people saying that, well, find something to believe in because we all need something to believe in. No, God said you get to be hot or cold. And I had to explain it to her and give it to her just like this. Like, it's hot or cold. It's Satan or the devil. Like, there is no in between. And people play in that in between. And that's where it becomes a dangerous area that you don't want to be in. I say you gonna have to choose what you want to do. Like, you could say you trust in the universe, but God created the universe. And I say the dangerous thing about finding something to believe in is if you don't believe in God and you want to call on something else, that can't save you. Put a name to it. If you're going to believe in something, or if you choose not to want to do with God, then guess what you're saying? I want to be cold. And I ministered in a way that I have never ministered that really, like, I don't know what God is doing, but all I want to say is this. Y'all gonna have to choose. Either you believe in the statues, the sticks, and the stones. You could call on a name that there is no connection with God. That's not going to help you. Or you get to learn who God is. And I told her, I said, God is about, she's like, yeah, everything is just religion. I said, no. God is about relationship. Build your relationship with God. Build your relationship with God. Get to know who God is, not through no pastor, not through somebody else. No, you get the Bible and you find out which one works for you that you can understand. And you get the Bible and you read and you find out what God says. And God just took me to another level. And it's like right now, God is taking his children to another level because he trusts us in a way with his other children that need to be saved. And like I told her, and I broke it down, unbelievers are those who know about God but reject him and do what they want to do. Not those who are trying to figure it out. Not the lost. God is about to use his children in a way that's not going to make sense. God's going to put you in the midst of hell where you're the only light and you cannot back down. You can't dim you because of the demons and what's going on. God's about to put you in a place where people want to be saved. And it's not going to be for everybody because we're not for everybody. It might be for 1 or 2 people. It could be for 5, but it's not going to be for everybody. Some people like where they at. The devil is sending people. God is sending people to save others while the enemy is trying to devour whoever he can. In this season, do not dim you because God's about to send you to hell. That's how I feel. God's about to send you to hell, and you have to give yourself to God, and you cannot change over because I had to tell God, I had to give God me because I haven't felt that way. I haven't felt the type of pain. and talking to the lady, like it's just something was trying to grab, because the devil knows that you're close to breakthrough. The devil knows that you're really, really close. So what can I do to make sure that you don't reach or get you to curse your own blessing because you're tired? No, you want to stand your ground and give yourself to God and whatever he has you in, because the devil is not playing fair, and he wants God's children to change. Y'all, it's a dark world out here. There are people who really want to know God, but they just don't know what to believe in, because it's all this confusion. It's all this confusion. Everything is sounding the same. That's why I have to cut certain things off, because everything literally sounds the same. It sounds good, but then it's like, okay, you got it. And that's like the best way, if you want to really know, stop looking at what people have or what they do. Don't look at that. Look at their lifestyle. What are they doing? Because there's a lot of God's children that's lacking a lot of stuff, that don't really have, but we rich in spirit and God is providing for us. And there are people that have everything, but their lifestyle don't match up with what they preach about, what they talk about. They still smoke, they still drink, they still cuss, and they still doing what they want to do. What is their lifestyle looking like? But what they have and what they don't have. What sin are they still walking in and choosing to be in? How are they using God in this season? Y'all going to have to be mindful of what you listen to, how you walk in. Like, especially if you really want to know who God is. If you want to know who God is, get to know him for yourself. Build that relationship with him for yourself, so he can give you the wisdom, the knowledge, so he can teach you. And then he can put you around people that's actually walking with him. But God about to send his children to hell. God about to send his children in dark places to save his children and pull your brothers and your sisters up. And you better not dim you. You can't dim you. He brought you too far. Because the way that I talked to God when I went to the bathroom, and I just cried. Because like, and I had to give him me on how I really felt. I hate it here. You got to send me somebody in the physical, because I don't have anybody like to go to and run to. This walk with God, when God really don't want nobody to touch you or contaminate you, he's going to keep you by yourself. He's going to protect you. He's going to make sure that you have what you need. That's what I thank God for my kids, because my daughter was my high priest today, because not knowing that situation could happen. And the girl, it got worse today, because she started bumping me and she really started provoking me. And baby, I was ready to lay them hands, but there was just something in me like, you ain't going back that way. And it's like my last straw was where I told him, I said, I'm out. Like, and I don't even think I'm going back, to be honest, because I don't have to be there. I'll find somewhere to finish my externship. Like, I think my assignment now is done, because God don't want you to be consumed and keep going. God ain't going to have you keep going through something. That was it. I reached my last person yesterday. The devil is about to provoke you in ways that you better be ready for, and you better give yourself to God, because the provoking I got today almost let me hands, because she kept bumping me and kept putting her hands on me, and you don't touch me, because I'm sorry, that's disrespectful. But it was when she just took the thing out of my hand after the chef's like, oh no, that's good, there's nothing wrong with it. And he pissed me off, because I was like, hey chef, I can't, like, oh, go deliver this. Then she don't want it delivered. Ain't nobody can control me. You don't have to be in the environments that God sent you on. Know when your time is up. But God is about to send you in dark places to go save his children that want to be saved. There are going to be some that like where they at, but you keep it moving. You reach those that God send you to. Because God going to guide you to those that want to be saved and put it in your path. You can't save everybody, but the ones that really want to be saved, they will listen and they will hear. You just be that light and be guided by God.